so we're almost to Jackson, Wyoming. And we stopped at a national forest here at a dry campsite, a boondock site, and found this gem. Check this out. And this is free.
Free?
You can stay here for free. There's no electricity, no water. But
in the link we'll put the Camp Dominion.
Yeah, we'll put the link to this place in the link. But this is awesome. The ducks are loving it. What about you girls?
Love it.
So I know where I'm going to take my bath tonight. It will be cold, but I'm going to take it right
I'm
here.
gonna take my bath here.
And we did bring all natural soaps, so if we did run across this opportunity, we would take the opportunity
Oh, and I also
to
know
save
where I'm
water
taking
and enjoy the ice cold water.
This is definitely a place to swim and take a bath.
Yeah. We don't know.
You can stay here for a year.
You want to stay here 14 days. Yeah. You get bored after 5 days. But this is the view we have. There's a little man over there having a good time trying to crawl. And this is our view. So if it does come, Macy decided she's going to go swimming. And mind you, it snowed last night and all day yesterday. We went through snow this morning in the mountains. It's probably only about 68 degrees right now. And obviously this water's cold on a hot day.
Isn't it cold?
So we'll see how this goes. Alright, let's do it.
I have to get in the deep one first.
Right there.
I'm
What are you scared of?
Sam, like, all the time when I'm in the water park, I always get warm. I had to stay in the cold. You have your beach water pump?
Somewhat. Is it cold? Like you get used to it. This is like,
I won't get used to it.
it ain't like 65 degrees. This stuff's like 32.1 degrees. Just warm enough to not be frozen. Woo.
Now you don't have to wash it in the bag.
I know, but I kept the bag because I figured you could scrub with it. That's what I assumed it was for.
It's just a decorative bag.
I like it in the bag. So, for those of you who may not know, this particular type of camping is called boondocking. So we do not have anything hooked up. We have no connections. We are just out here. Of course, we do have our generator for backup, and we have batteries. So we're not primitive camping like in a tent. Not opposed to that, just not what we're doing this trip. But anyway, this is what we're doing. And it's beautiful here. And as soon as the sun went down, and shaded our area, it dropped temperature quickly. So Ashley actually had to go get a jacket on. Bubba had to get in a blanket. Macy's just being Sheriff Taylor, or Deputy 5. Deputy 5.
Hold on, hold on.
Oh, she's got to get her badge, I'm sure. So we are enjoying this. Oddly enough, this is our favorite campsite so far. This is what we hope to do when we left, is to do something like this every night. It's not exactly convenient, but it is what we enjoy doing. There's no people. There are some guys. Anyway, thanks to my Aunt Darla. Shout out to my Aunt Darla for providing us with some organic soap. Do we call it that? Made out of beeswax and I guess essential oils, things like that. So it worked really well. Me and the girls,
Not me.
not Ashley, but me and the girls got in our swimsuits and went in and got in the, I'm going to say it was 30-something degree water. It's pretty cold. My feet are still numb, thawing, but anyway. That was enjoyable. We're conserving our water that we carry around in our tank, and we enjoyed it. Very refreshing.
Would y'all like some gum?
Would you like some gum? Good morning. We slept pretty good last night. Did have to kick the generator on because we don't have any kind of solar panels, so our batteries were dying, so we had to kick the generator on just to keep the batteries up and running. So we ran it for a few hours. We had a really good time. No TV or anything, so we just kind of sat and told scary stories. Not real scary, but you know, just campfire stories for a while. And then we all slept together. The girls slept on the floor in our room. And this morning they bring in the ducks out, and there's a little pond here. It got super cold. It got below freezing. There's a little there's a river is out there, and then there's like a little pond, a little stagnant water. It's got actually ice on top of it, so they were gonna let the ducks walk on top of the ice. So they seem very confused on top of the ice. They know it's water underneath, but anyway. Ice skating duckies. Well, Macy.
Let's the water
Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I have to try our first buffalo burger. It has the pickled red onions on it. Looks amazing.
Oh, do you want to see our prayer?
Oh yes, you need to say our prayer. Way to go, Mama. Food before us, the family beside us, and the love between us. Amen. Good job, Macy. So we're in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Now, if you like shopping and you like walking around town squares, this is the place for you. If you don't like to shop or walk around town squares,
He does not like. This is the town where
check-
everybody parks their car.
yeah, check it out. Everybody parks like this. We're not real sure why. Don't know why, but anyway. Anyway, so if you like walking town squares and looking at shops and going shopping and buying knickknacks and pins and furniture, this is the town. Yes, a lot of jewelry. There are a lot of Native American Indian type stores where you can buy things that like local Native American Indians have made, so that's kind of cool. I do like that kind of stuff. But anyway, this is Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I'm sure there's more to it, but we're not going to be here long enough to check it out, although this has been our favorite campsite so far. Right? The girls don't even want to leave it.
How's it going, Mace? Ew. He wants to do it till he touches it. Nope. No, bro. Nope, nope. Never mind. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope.
We are not able to have a campfire here. Bubba's about to crawl. So secretly, we're going to record him in the background here. So we have to improvise. We have to run the generator to charge the batteries anyway, because we've had it sitting here all day. I did have the power off, but you know, obviously things still run the batteries down, get ready for tonight. So we have our little cooktop out here plugged in, kind of improvising, still being outside and cooking. There's a burn ban here, no campfires at all, no open fires at all. You can have it in a barbecue pit. I have a nice barbecue pit. I bought an adapter that goes to my Quick Connect. Unfortunately, that adapter doesn't adapt to the big tank type of barbecue pit. It only goes to like the small Coleman screw-on propane bottles. Different pressure regulators. I didn't even look at that when I bought it. So we don't have any way of cooking with gas. We've got to cook with electrical. So Macy is getting eggshell out of the eggs at the moment. Should add a little texture to the food tonight, but she's cooking for the first time. Huck's helping us clean up. So we're having a good time out here by the river. I believe this is the Green River, I think is what it's called. The Green. The Hoback? Hoback River. So it flows and goes all the way down back to the highway and flows down the highway. So pretty neat to be right here. We're 1.1 miles down this national park drive. So anyway, tell you a little bit about this hat. This hat is actually Ashley's dad's hat. Ashley's dad passed away in 2010. No. 2008? 7. So he passed away in 2007. He always wanted to take this trip that we're on. Part of the reason we're doing this trip. No, don't crush the oaks.
And we have a little bit of him with us.
So we're taking the hat along with us. I actually love wearing this hat. But we're taking the hat along with us to take a little bit of him with us. And so in some, you know, weird way, he's kind of with us on this journey. So I really like the guy. He's a good guy. A lot of people did. So it's nice to have a little bit of him to bring along. Anyway, just giving you a little update on where we're at. We're actually in Wyoming. Went to town a little bit today. I shot maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds of town. Really busy, hustle bustle town. Not really my type of town, but if you like that kind of thing, man, that's perfect for you. So anyway, that's our update.
See you now.
See you now.
And this one has mud, dirt, one rock, one leaf, and some firewood stuff. Try it? Do you want to try?
I'm good. What you got over
there? We're gonna stay here one more night. We want to go to Yellowstone, but we cannot find anywhere to stay. We're kind of doing this by the seat of our pants, and for whatever reason we thought this month would be a good month to travel and just kind of boondock and find places, but no, it has been a challenge just to...
Well, at first we forgot that it was Labor Day weekend, and then now we can't find anything in Yellowstone. Maybe it's just because it's so busy, I don't know, but we're going to go tomorrow to the Grand Tetons. We're going to go, it's like a 40-mile drive.
Yeah, it's a 44-mile loop, they say, and then there's a cutoff road that'll actually take you to the top of a mountain, and then gives you a 360 view of everything. So we're going to take the kayaks off here tomorrow morning and then go there. So,
which is better too, because then we can take
then we'll take the freedom panels off and freeze our butts off probably. They will. And go and do the loop and be able to see everything we want to see. Hope to take you guys along. The GoPro. Right, we are headed to go see the Grand Teton mountains.
Yeah, not mountains.
Multiples, more than one.
They look beautiful.
So we just came into the Grand Tetons National Park. We did by National Park Pass. National Park Pass. So we can go on the 44-mile loop. Supposedly there's another road that cuts off the 44-mile loop that takes you up and gives you a 360 view of the Tetons. So we're gonna see if we can find all that today. That is the goal. We got the freedom panels off.
Bubba's loving it.
Bubba's hating the wind. He's not like the freedom panels off. We'll see what we can get into. Hopefully we can see some wildlife.
Be bear aware.
Be bear aware. So this place is busy. Just like town, when we were in town, tons of people. So just be aware of that. And we're here in September.
After school starts.
After school starts. So
during the pandemic.
So I can't imagine what it's like normally.
Alright, so we drove through the Grand Teton Park up to this split mountain, and this is where you can see like a full 360 view of the mountains. What you think? Do you like it? What you think?
It's beautiful.
Mace, what you think? Oh, 2 thumbs up. 4 thumbs up?
Actually, 15 thumbs up.
5.5 thumbs up. All right.
You got it. You got it. He loves a hat. Gradually up and come back down a little bit.
I know, I'll take it. Alright, so if you go up the mountain trail, and then when you're coming back down, there's a view area. It shows you a pull off, and there's some parking. If you walk just a little bit away, this is the view you get, which is probably the best view so far.
So if you go over there.
Oh, would y'all like anything before we go on?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm stopping the camera.
Sassy butt.
Whatever.
Hopefully this isn't too windy, but we went to the Grand Tetons National Park, and then we drove all the way through, and we came up to the south entrance of Yellowstone National Park. So now we're driving this way. It was like an hour and 15 minutes to go see the Grand Prismatic Springs and Old Faithful, and so we decided just to come up and drive through the south entrance, and then maybe we can fit all or most of what we want to see in today, and then we can have a long travel day tomorrow to get up to Montana.
Ashley said we decided to come to Yellowstone National Park today. Just kept on going from the Grand Tetons National Park to come visit Old Faithful and what else? The Grand Prismatics is the 2 things that she really wants to see. I've never seen any of this either, so. But this is the parking lot here. This place is crazy.
this Yellowstone, I'm not impressed. Like, it's beautiful, but it is like the Disneyland of things to do. And we thought that it was going to be like low key because everybody was back in school. Not the case.
Yeah, look behind us.
There are lines everywhere. Ugh. Alright, so we are at Yellowstone National Park. We came in the south entrance. We went and saw Old Faithful. We went and saw the geyser basin. All beautiful, all touristy. This is like Disneyland. There are lines everywhere. There are people everywhere. I did not expect this, especially with us coming in September. I don't know about you. Did you expect it to be?
Not at all.
There's lines and people everywhere. I mean, you get pushed.
Let's see this. There's a line just to get into the parking lot.
Yes.
So that's the parking lot.
Just,
and you have to
just
wait
to
in
the
line.
Yeah, just to the geyser basin. And then whenever you're walking around the geyser basin, there's just like people everywhere, and they're like pushing you forward. And it was so steamy we couldn't even see. And there's just people everywhere. And while Yellowstone, I will not discredit it. It is beautiful, but it is crowded. I would hate to come here like in the middle of the summer. So,
If it's this busy now, I don't know. I can't even imagine what it's like in busy season.
yeah. So,
It's really crazy.
yep, glad we did it in one day and we can say we're done.
Yeah. So now we're going to change our course and go around Yellowstone probably, and just do a big drive tomorrow and get to who knows where yet, because we don't have internet where we're camping at. So we'll figure it out.
See you now. We're fixing to leave and head up to Dillon, Montana, and probably catch like the Idaho Falls on the way. I don't know. We may not. We'll see how the
We'll
kids
see,
are
yeah.
acting.
We'll see how the traveling's going.
But the next destination is Dillon, Montana, where that will only put us about halfway to where our final destination is at Glacier National Park. So we should be there in about 4.5 hours, unless we make
Been a
a
good
stop.
time here. We've gone into the town of
That's true. It's like 30 minutes from
that's what
Jackson.
we were going to mention. Yeah. So if you come here and you camp, you can go. It's 30 minutes into Jackson, about an hour, about 45 minutes to the Teton State Park or National Park Forest, and then from there it's about an hour and a half to go to Yellowstone. So if you stay here, you can stay here for free and just do a little driving.
All right.
We did it.
See you now.
See you now.